Yo, what's up, guys? How the hell are ya? Welcome back to Demon Souls. This is part 3 of Zone 2, or World 2, Zone 1. 2/1, whatever you want to call it. I'll figure out a way to simplify that to make it make sense and sound better. So, I'm working my way through the Stonefang Tunnel, going deeper and deeper to find what major demon boss lurks in here for 2-1. These little fire thingies, they're bastards. Like, I had a polearm sort of a weapon on my other guy, so I had distance between them, but this Scimitar, I'm way too close, so I'm just going to use my bow to take these guys out. I don't know if you've been noticing, but like shards and chunks and all this stone I'm picking up, there's several different kinds of stone, and they're all for upgrading weapons. Each has their own purpose. Like hard stones are basic upgrades. Whatever you have +1, and then you can +2, and then it costs more, you know, shards, and then it costs shards and chunks, and then it costs shards, chunks, and then pure pieces of it. So it gets more expensive the higher you upgrade. Then there's breakdown classes. There's like once you get to say like +3, you can get some different kind of stones to make like a quality weapon, or a tearing weapon for more bleeding, a fatal weapon for better. I think I went over. I don't know. It sounds familiar, like I've talked about this before. But all the stones I'm picking up, they do have a purpose. Let's see. Where am I going? Oh, yes. Where is the ceiling? I don't know why it says that. I think it just means this ceiling over here, but you can see all these guys. For me, it just seemed like these guys weren't cost effective with the bolts I was using. I had only that many. I didn't want to leave the level to get more, and I don't think there's a vendor in here that gives me bolts, so I was gonna just take out enough to get the loot off of that guy's body. I do have like dexterity, and I want to use bows this time around. Bows, crossbows, whatever. Change it up between melee and ranged. I have spells too, but yeah, you know what I mean. So I do these. I play them, and then I do the voiceover later. I just think if I did live commentary, like, I wouldn't be able to cut it, so it's nice one smooth playthrough. You would actually see me die and then have to repeat like 10-20 minutes of me what I just did, because I think there's 6 parts to this world, but I actually played like 10 or 12 parts, equivalent to 12 parts at least, because I died a lot of times. I mean, the first time I came in, I played for 20 minutes and I had to leave, so like everything I did didn't mean anything, so I had to back out, and that's 20 more minutes of work I had to go back through, and then I died, and then, you know, it's just, it gets longer and longer, and I'd rather streamline the playthrough than make you guys watch me do things over and over again, because it doesn't really help you learn anything new about the game. It only helps me be better at fighting, which is something I don't think you want to watch. You just want to watch the end result, not me learn how to fight. That's why they do montages in movies. You don't want to watch them learn it, you just want to get to the good stuff. So these guys, yeah, I'm waiting. I looked up online, and I found like a character build. I want to make my character so I'm better at this game. And like the first time around, I just leveled up how I thought. This time around, I'm trying to be more efficient and, you know, spend soul levels on what I need, not, you know, everything, just to feel better about myself. So my weapon, it's not bad. I can upgrade it to be better, but I'm looking for a different weapon. I think that's a little more powerful, and it's the upgrade I want for it is better than what it would be if I upgraded the Scimitar I have, or however you say the weapon I have on. 3 dudes out, and I get to make a shortcut for myself. These hammer guys are no joke too. Like, they may seem easy, but it's like, appearances are not everything when you watch this game, because, you know, I'm taking things the way I'm taking them, and they're not always easy and simple to beat, because you have to, like, play it safe a lot of the times, because these guys just whack away without a care in the world. You lose all your health, and then you're out all the souls you picked up, and you gotta go back through everything to get it back. Especially if you're broken, like half of my shit is broken. You have nothing, no souls to pay to repair it, and you're pretty much fucked. And if you, especially you're out of grass too, like, you have nothing to heal you, and you gotta go back and get all the souls, you kind of just want to leave. But if you leave, all your souls disappeared. You can never get them back. So all these shards of hardstone. Hardstone is the basic upgrade. It's just, you know, I think I went over that like 3 seconds ago, so I don't need to go over it again. So this is kind of the last part outside. Like, this is the only part of the level that's outside. Everything else is in tunnels. And I'm definitely gonna look everywhere I can to get loot. A little later on, I'm gonna backtrack to see if I can find a way to get loot, but I don't really find a way, and I'm not gonna spend 40 minutes trying to, you know, get loot. I could have looked online, but I don't know. I didn't think about it until after. So this elevator here in the beginning that I showed you that was like not moving, just flip this little switch and now it is moving. So basically I come into the archstone and I can come right here where I was. It's a nice shortcut. Also, there's something else in this level. I don't know if you heard over my talking, but when I was near the vendor that was up here, the crazy dirty looking dude, you can hear some like metal hitting metal. That's because there's someone down below here. This dude is pretty important, actually. Not to the story, but for you and upgrade weapons. He'll do all the awesome upgrades that the other guy didn't do. The one that's in the Nexus. This guy's talking. I turn my volume down so I can't hear. So, I got enough souls I can finally repair my shit so nothing else is fucked. And that chest is expensive. Why my shit is broken? I want to do a video on it, and I'm hoping to get M1 to commentate with me like he did with me in his fail video. It's really a hassle to get that guy over here, though. He always accuses me of never inviting him into my place, but he's a busy guy. Oh, I guess I could have jumped down from the beginning and flipped that and skipped everything I just did, because I don't think I would die from falling. I never really thought about that. I just noticed that there's a switch down here, and essentially I think you can just jump down and skip a lot of the level. But who wants to do that? You miss out on souls. So yeah, basically the 2.5 grand worth of souls that I had is all went to repairing my shit. So you want to save your souls to level you up, but you're gonna have to come to the realization that you're gonna need souls for other things as well. You always want to make sure you repair shit, because if you're not repaired, you're basically fucked. And